Hi, I'm Angie Austin with Oil and Gas 360, and we are here at EnerCom's 2018 Oil and Gas Conference here in Denver, Colorado. And joining us is Scot Woodall. He is the CEO and President of HighPoint Resources. Welcome.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about just a quick rundown of your company's core assets, what they are, where they are, and talk about your approach at HighPoint to drilling and developing them.
Sure, so our company has evolved quite a bit, and HighPoint's a newly formed company that formed in the first quarter of 2018, and we're exclusively focused here in Colorado on the DJ Basin. So we've amassed about 150,000 acres in two various contiguous positions in the basin, drilling Niobrara wells and Codell wells. So it's kind of been a change for us, a new focus for us, but we're excited about everything that's occurring today.
Wonderful. All right, let's talk a little bit, Scot, about something you've learned from drilling and producing your assets that's unlocked how you can get more out of those assets.
Sure, so as I said earlier, everything is in very contiguous acreage positions. So we kind of specialize in drilling the 2-mile length laterals. So really over the last, probably beginning in 2014, we've drilled exclusively 2-mile length laterals and do 80 to 90 frac stages per interval, which has really led to some great results. And so we think back over the years as we look at our results in 2016 are better than the results in 15, 17 is better than the results in 16. So we're able to continue to tweak and improve upon things. And I think part of the leading differentiation between us and others is the very high oil cut in our assets. So we have a 60 to 80% oil cut in our assets, which just lead to a little higher margins, a little bit better capital efficiency. So we keep tweaking, we keep improving, but been pretty positive with the results today.
Wonderful. All right, let's talk, Scot, about new tech. What new technologies are you seeing out there that are likely to become commonplace in the industry over the next few years?
Obviously doing the multiple stage completions was a big advancement for the industry a few years ago, and that technology continues to evolve. What seems to me is probably the next big step is that you would do kind of a different engineered completion up and down the lateral. Like right now when I talk about we do 82 stages, by and large those 82 stages are exactly the same. But I think as you kind of roll in more geologic and engineering information, you'll be able to tailor each of those completions a little differently. And I think that's probably the next step where the industry and the service industry is trying to go.
All right. And now let's talk about the industry and how it's come out of the most recent period of declining oil prices. So what's next in your view? Should oil and gas companies be focusing on something specific in your opinion in the next few years?
Well, it seems like the entire investment community is wanting to be cash flow positive, not to be overspenders of capitals and give things back to the shareholders. And it seems like that trend is in other industries, and it's really coming into focus in the oil and gas industries. And maybe we have had a reputation of destroying capital, as some investors would say. And I think all CEOs and all companies have gotten a lot more disciplined. Even a company our size, we plan on being cash flow positive in the second half of 2019. So really a big change in things. And you think about, modest commodity prices. This isn't a $100 world, this is a $60 world, and we're all talking about being cash flow positive and a lot more disciplined. So I would think that as the cycles continue to evolve, you'll see us all do a little bit better job of managing debt and hopefully not get upside down like a few companies did in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. All right, in terms of takeaway, what do you want the primary message for people to take away from your presentation at this year's conference? What do you want the takeaway to be?
I think the big thing is, with the combination of the merger that we did in the first quarter of this year, the trajectories of growth are just huge for the company. So our legacy assets made about $175 million of EBITDA in 2017. Most analysts predict us to make more than $300 million in 18 and more than $600 million in 19. And it sounds like a real aggressive profile, but really the activity is already in place. We're running a set number of rigs, and we're not expecting to add more rigs or spend more money to accomplish those type of growth trajectories. So it really does kind of put our company in a totally different place. So we've got EBITDA growing huge, which then lowers your debt metrics and really makes us a very strong, healthy entity going forward with really no big leap of faith in terms of activity. It's just kind of doing the bread and butter of what we do every day and that we think we're pretty good at doing.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Scot. Scot Woodall, CEO and President of HighPoint Resources. I'm Angie Austin for Oil and Gas 360. Thank you.
Thank you.